por la próxima hora. Esperemos que todo salga bien y que esto no sea una estafa, pero por si acaso quería dejarles saber.
We made it to Lombok! So we got here, it's like 10 a.m. and I think our boat leaves like right around 5 for Gili, but it's also 2.5 hours away because the airport is on the opposite side of, I think it's called Basar. Now we're gonna be waiting here. We're trying to figure out if the boat is actually operating because we don't wanna make it all the way over there, 2.5 hours away in the area where the earthquake stuff happened and then be stuck there. Pick up out here. Sorry.
Huh?
Estamos ahora mismo montadas en un taxi en camino al ferry de Lombok. Algo raro está pasando. Cogimos un Grab por la aplicación y entonces una persona que no era el que iba a manejar está manejando en un carro diferente. No habíamos notado que el teléfono a donde tenían la aplicación no estaba en el carro con nosotros, o sea que cancelaron la aplicación, o sea que ahora estamos aquí en un carro desconocido con un chofer desconocido. Por la próxima hora esperemos que todo salga bien y que esto no sea una estafa, pero por si acaso quería dejarles saber.
But let us tell you about that ride getting over here. Goodness gracious.
I've been really stressed for like the last 2 hours because that's how long it took to get here. But Daniel will tell you the story.
So we got to the place and immediately everyone starts telling us that the public ferry's closed, like you're not gonna be able to do it, let me take you here. And it's like obviously information that Lombok provides online, it says different. So yeah, we're going with their information. So we're like muddling our way through that, you know, we're like, you know what? We're gonna try Grab. Grab here has been kind of strange because the drivers negotiate with you over text, but they're technically not supposed to do that. But it's been working out, and so we did that. No negotiation, they just accepted, but they took to meet them all the way at the end of the taxi pickup.
Yeah.
Which was a little odd. And then we get there.
And then it gets really sketchy.
So we get there, and there's one guy that is like, oh, Daniel, like Daniel Fortner. We're like, yes, that's us. Okay, where's the Grab? We obviously have the make and model of the car. We have the license plate number because that's what Grab tells you. And then it wasn't the guy like that the picture was popping up, because Grab also pops up a picture of the driver. It was someone else. And then he took us to the guy in the picture, but then they were like, oh no, you're gonna get in this car. And then some random guy pulled up in a completely different car, completely different license plate, and it was like, oh, get in. And we were like, no. No. We were like, what's going on? Come to find out, it seems that it's kind of unsafe to be a Grab driver. At least that's what the guy tried explaining to us. So what it looks like they do is they leave one person using the Grab app, they hide it in the back of the taxi area, and then as those people come up, other drivers use that one person's app to get rides. So it was effective. The guy was very nice.
Yes,
it's
very
just
helpful.
Yeah, just going into it, they were like, oh, does it speak English? But then he did, and
like what really scared me was the fact that when they're like, well, it's safer for the driver if they don't have Grab, so we'll cancel the booking and charge you the same price. And I was like, I don't really feel safe. I understand it's for the safety for the driver, but the safety for me is to have the app activated, right? So that, you know, if something goes awry, I can contact Grab and be like, hey, this happened. He was like, oh, okay, that's fine, whatever. We get into the car, we put our bags in, 10 minutes into the ride, he cancels the ride.
Yeah.
So now we have no verification that we're actually in someone's car. It was just, it was stressful.
So we were like, okay, let's pull up maps, make sure he's following the right direction. Took a completely different way than maps suggested. It made like logical sense once he got partway through.
And it was also a much prettier ride.
Yeah. It was going through the hillsides of the mountains, looking at the beach. It was beautiful.
It was still stressful, you know, because you're kind of like pooping yourself. You're in some stranger's car in a country where you don't know the language, where you don't know the people. Taking you 2 hours away, it's just stressful.
We ended up going with a private boat, paying $100 a person. So now we are going to make our way over and see you guys on the Gili Islands. So we finally made it, and this place is stunning.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was a little nerve-wracking to get over here. The boat just kind of kept splashing us with a bunch of water.
Well, I honestly thought it was gonna flip. Like it would go almost like maybe a 75-degree incline.
Yeah.
It was just, but we made it. I mean, I'm a little damp, and I may need a shower.
We just started swimming early.
Yeah. But it's beautiful. You have this beautiful view of Lombok, which Lombok is really all just mountains, and then you also have Gili Meadow, which is right next to us, that you can see perfectly as well. And then again, like the shade of blue in this water is just, it looks fake. Like you have this beautiful turquoise, and then you have like a slightly teal, and then you have this deep blue.
Like the bluest what I've ever seen in my life.
Within like 25 meters. I don't know. In a
Anyways.
really short space, it's just really blue. Anyway.
We're gonna go ahead and figure out where the heck we're staying, and we'll see you guys there.
But first I want to show you this pony.
That's important because on the island, there are actually no vehicles. No scooters, no cars, nothing. It's just bikes and horses.
Hello. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Hey, you must be Anita, right?
Annette!
Hey, sorry.
No, friend, you're fine. How are you?
Wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh, sorry.
So we went to the wrong one. Apparently they have 2 locations, but their second location, which we thought we booked at, was, ooh, almost tripped. The second location that we thought we booked at was severely affected by the earthquake. They're still having to renovate. They're still having to fix everything that the earthquake damaged, and it looked like it damaged a lot. So right now, the guys being super nice and walking us to the other place. Sorry. Trying not to get hit by a bike. And so then we'll see you guys at the Good For You Knee Hostel. After getting settled into the room, time to go make our way and grab some food. What's going on?
At Jolly Travelers. I like their sticker.
Oh yeah?
At Jolly Travelers. We like your sticker. There's a goat.
Mr. Rooster over there is just eyeballing us as we walked by.
Guys, so this town is like completely deserted. There is, I mean, obviously a lot of rubble because of the earthquake that happened here, but also there's nobody here. They say that apparently, usually it's filled with people, but since the earthquake, nobody wants to come because actually it's still declared like only essential travel. We hadn't eaten since really early this morning, but I guess we were just so busy with the 2 hours getting from the airport to the ferry and then like the 45 to an hour ferry getting here that we totally forgot to eat. And so we're at the Buy-in Tree. I don't know, it was a place on the beach and it looked good and it was reasonable, and I got a Buddha bowl, which is like, you know, egg, tempeh, peanut sauce, hummus, rice. Guys, I'm such a fatty when it comes to rice. I could literally just eat rice by the handfuls plain. Anyway, Daniel's food is really delicious. I'll let him explain that.
So I ended up getting a pulled pork sandwich with what looks like sweet potato and normal fries, and then their peanut sauce. And guys, the peanut sauce here is like chunky, kind of liquidy peanut butter. It's delicious. But we're gonna go ahead and dig in and then catch y'all after.
Mentioned about the destruction of the earthquake. In essence, in the end of July and beginning of August, Lombok and the Gili Islands were hit with 2 really massive earthquakes, 7 and above on the Richter scale, and it killed more than 500 people. And the islands were actually closed off for over a month. They just opened up in the beginning of September, and it's like sad. Like, I'm sorry if I'm like not super peppy walking through here, but there's literally destruction everywhere we go. Like right now I'm talking to you while I'm staring at a pile of rubble that used to be someone's house with the tent parked right next to it because the people are literally living in tents. And they have police presence all over the island and EMTs all over the island just trying to recover, I guess, or helping with the cleanup efforts. It's crazy. Like that is a little kid's
What?
The little kid's cart.
Oh wow, here, let me turn around. So this is what a lot of the island looks like.
It's just a pile of rubble.